embers caged within. A week of peace, no more, no less than blood was spilled upon her chest. No lullaby, no gentle hand, just flames that swept across the sand. Her parents gone, the cradle cold, a story marked in red and gold. The brotherhood came silent and grim, a kitten curled on death's own limb. They took her in with painted lies, erased her neath obsidian skies. The void became her lullaby, a dagger sharp her lullaby. She smiled with blood upon her cheek and never dared the light to seek. Born beneath the black of stars, a soul in stitches, stripes and scars. No tale of love, no mother's grace, just ghosts that danced in shadows play. She learned to kill before she cried, to carve the truth the world would hide. But deep inside that burning flame, she never knew her parents' name. Older still, she slipped the chain through alleys wet with summer rain. The thieves' guild welcomed with a grin and taught her how the lost could win. She whispered through the palace halls with fingers fast and silent calls. She laughed beneath a stolen moon, a shadow dancing out of tune. Her mentor watched with secret pride, the one who stood forever by her side. He trained her blade, he shaped her trust, he smiled and ground her soul to dust. One silent night, she met her fate. No mark, no cause, no twist of hate, just poison's kiss and whispered breath. You were never meant to cheat death, but death did not take all away. A soul stone gleamed in ash and gray, and as her body coldly fell, she heard the voices she knew well. But then child, fight for life, they want you for birth back into life. Her parents' ghost with one last flame, lit the spark to rise again. Born beneath the black of stars, a soul in stitches, stripes and scars. No tale of peace, no gentle hand, just blood that stains the sacred sand. Straight on he who calls her kin, she rose again with fire within, and through the grave her oath was sworn. A necromancer now was born. She hunted him with ghostly stride, the traitor who had watched her die. And when the blade met bone and breath, he saw her eyes in living death. No mercy passed, no final plea, just justice written silently. And from the grave she made her throne, the keeper rose of ash and stone. This one was born when the sands run red, where moons rise high and secrets tread. Her fur was dusk, her claws like glass, shadow in the night, none dared let pass. She served the hand with poison tongue, the brotherhood where death is sung. A dagger's kiss, a silent beat. She sent her targets down to sleep. But trust, sweet trust, was her downfall. A blade from kin in a blackened hall. A pact betrayed, her name erased, left bleeding cold in Sithis grace. Cut jade, her stubborn born.
Hello, hello, hello. Just getting this going around here. Okay. Last time we were chilling, I was what was it? Working on the Templar that I have. We got Sapphire, Swiftblade. we had gotten her to level 10 at the time, but I had gotten her 2 levels more. So I'm doing like main story. Main story quests. But, you know, had a long day, did some work, and all that jazz. So, I'm chilling at home with Soda Seeker. And Soda Seeker's over here, like, playing some Baldur's Gate 3. So, that's good. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Hi, Soda Seeker. How are you, feeling? How are you feeling now? Inventory. I want to do... Oh, okay. One consumable at a time. I'm good just tearing shit up in the Shadow Curse lands. Yo, so I only ever did that once, and that was with you, and we didn't do all of it.
Well, took you long enough. Gran could have cleared that cave out faster than you did, and she's only got one arm.
Oh, rude.
Cuts right through my crap. I like it. Listen, I'm just pulling your tail, friend. You got no worries here. This is the gathering of the Undaunted, and you're about to become one of us. Hope you're ready.
All right.
Listen up, you bunch of corset-wearing dog diddlers. We got a new piece of meat on the rack,
Oh my
fresh
God.
from the butcher's block.
Fucking
What
love
do you
this orc.
say we show him a proper welcome to the club?
Here, here. I've got a proper welcome for him. Right down in my breeches.
Might be that's a monster they could actually slay. Eh, Jolly?
Always with the breaches. You lot should get out more. Besides, that's no proper welcome. I propose a toast.
Yo, these are a bunch of shit talkers. Wow, I love this.
A toast and a song.
Bring it.
Here, here.
To the new meat's mother. May she have many healthy children. Since this one's a goner.
To the new meat's lover. May their tears be few and silent, so I don't have to hear it when this one dies.
Oh my god.
To the new meat's face. May it always bear a smile, so it doesn't look so ugly mounted on a pike.
A fine
Bruh.
toast for a fine piece of meat. Now, let's have a song to finish them off.
That's so rude.
No fear of beast or blade.
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
Who knows no fear of Daedric flames?
We
are
Undaunted! Who knows no fear of death, of age?
Undaunted!
Undaunted!
We
are undaunted!
Oh my god, they did a little cheerleading thing.
Show, friend. Take pride in what we are. Now you can too. Ah, I love that song.
That was cute? What you mean that was cute? That was so vicious. They were so mean.
Every
Yeah,
new
that's
member
right,
has
Henry.
sort of a rite of passage. You survived our song. Hopefully you'll survive the beasts and the bastards waiting in the deeps. That's it. Welcome to the Undaunted. Now go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the Undaunted now. I had the whole celebratory song. Now I'm a piece of meat and everybody did apologies to these strangers. It's so bad. But oh well. Good old Singaroos. Alright, so now that that was done, Daughter of Giants. Right, go to the Hallbridge, where we do the save Lever's Titanborn bullshit again. Here we are! This is an 18 plus stream. I will be swearing a lot. That's just kind of the uncouth nature of my existence. That's right! My main mount is a purple camel. Her name is Toes. Toes the camel. No, that's not her name. That was just it's a really stupid joke that I thought of randomly just now in my weird kind of way. Wow. The awkwardness is palpable. I'm saying the most out-of-pocket stuff right now. Yeah, but I should be careful about the things that gets spoken. Well, no. Yeah, so there are several things that are happening right now. There's a dog eating a cot, and another dog is digging in a bed in the other room, and I can hear it.
It is good to see you again.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Why do you speak in riddles, Prophet? Let me on. I can't do the acting. Nah.
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Alright, fantastic. That's so good. I hope that you have a fun time getting Lyris out of Cold Harbor.
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Baal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
But, like, why you must go quickly? I think legit I would be a Sharon. Her doctrine is quite convincing. What do you mean? Fine, open the gate. I'll rescue her.
Tread carefully in Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
Can we burn the scrolls? Can we just
Lyris
burn
took
them?
my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
Okay. How do you know that?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
What do you mean?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
So, alright, sounds good.
It will be a far
Fantastic.
greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molog Baal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
Look, I get it that you want me to go in solo to go do this because you're a blind dude. Did I start a new character again? No. No. Maybe. I have problems. So like I have my Nightblade that I'm working on, and then I have this Templar because I thought why not? But you know, I'm it's vital to the lore. Yes, exactly. This dark elf has a purpose. She has a purpose, and that purpose is to be super freaking adorable. Saw the prophet and mentioned of Cold Harbor, so I thought you were at the start again. Yeah, on this character, she is at the start again, but I started in a different like zone, so I'm doing things that are indeed different. I forgot that I could totally steal this from everybody. I'm pretty sure I walked by Lyris already. Maybe not. I don't know. All I can say is I have addiction issues to new characters with great storylines, even if I make them up in my head.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
I don't know, I feel called out right now. Am I? I guess without a soul, I'm kind of dead inside. Oh god. That's not an addiction, that's a superpower. A superpower? Oh.
He's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
Look at you trying to, you know, let me think I have superpowers now. Superpowers to make multiple accounts. It's bad. It's bad.
You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave.
Oh, they've made her an awkward...
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry. I've tried. The Daedra took everything.
Whoa.
My willpower, my courage.
So
sense of self.
they kind of tore apart her soul a
shell.
bit. Well, that's a little
Fragments are
mean.
reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
Alright, well, we'll face them together, I guess. Let's go
do my
get your
best.
parts.
Lead on.
I shall be the leader to help you get your parts back, Lyris. I want to call her that bitch, I don't know.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity.
It's really, it's good though. I had remembered a lot more with my necromancer and had been working on getting my necromancer up. No, my Nightblade is in the level of 20s, so that's going good. Oh, okay. Can I use this now? I can. Perfect. So I'm really going for it.
It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim.
Was Necro the latest class they released? Nah, the latest class they released is Arcanist. Too many tentacles for my tastes.
My parents' graves.
Literally, the
My mother
gag
died in
reflex, I
childbirth.
can't.
My father was distant, cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16.
I think it would just be a bad
Never saw my father
gameplay
again.
experience for me if I have
He
to
was murdered
gag
by
every
all
other ability I use on Arcanist.
Father? Papa.
I think the last I played
that
was
you?
a Necromancer. Oh! Necromancer's fun. It's good stuff.
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are!
I like throwing spears. This is so fun.
Her mind and soul are already ours.
Boom. Dude got shanked. Been impaled.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
I'm here to help Lyris. Who are you?
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris.
Oh.
My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end.
Well, all I can say is this is an awkward way to meet my father-in-law. The base classes in Elder Scroll Online never felt right to me. I don't know why, maybe because I'm so used to Skyrim, which has no class. You know, that's fair.
Lyris was always a free spirit.
They recently came
Why
out
would
with
my presence
subclasses, so
bind
you
her
can
here?
actually be 2 classes now at once.
Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died.
Father-in-law? Dot dot dot
It was
dot.
my fault. I should never have been born.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, I'm rescuing Lyris Titanborn, a Titan princess, a Titan queen, basically.
Because of you, child.
Of course, I gotta be like, hi, father-in-law. I'm becoming royalty.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw how
Lyris is fairy tale princess queen material. Here we are.
we cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let
Instead of Fiona, it's Lyris.
Let me go.
I love you too, Papa.
I don't know my jokes. She literally is the princess. Yeah,
Be at peace.
see? We're rescuing her from, instead of a castle, we're rescuing her from hell. We're going the extra mile to become royalty, see?
This
Whew.
place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, she's Lyris Titanborn.
It's my
I'm a
only reason right now.
Templar.
Baron was our commander. We were fighting to free the Empire from the yoke of the Longhouse Emperors. I tried to be a good soldier. With the rest of the unit, they treated me like a freak. I think they were afraid of
I don't know. I just thought it was a fun joke to go with. Oh, see, now I gotta collect the lady's, you know, armor.
Get all the pieces. Yeah, I stashed them in the foot.
Shouldn't you be natural enemies?
Commander makes her run 50 laps this time. 50? Let's hope the beast
Eh?
is a lashing. All right. Let's
Natural enemies with Lyris?
act natural.
Well, that depends, on if you're going on, like, specific Elder Scrolls lore stuff.
Did you find something?
You're a Templar. She's got the blood of giants. She's unholy and pure. Nah. She's not unholy or impure.
I can't believe it. This armor is
To a
who I am.
Templar, if you're talking about
what I
that,
am.
then yeah, sure. But
A warrior without her armor
if
is
you
like a
think
bear
about
without
it, I'm a
claws.
dark elf Templar. Complete opposites.
Excellent. I'm ready.
This Templar, she sees the holy in the unholy. Gee Williger. Okay.
What's your step? All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
I think that there's a glitch with this controller a little bit right now. Heck yeah.
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Money Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Huh.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Fun, like switching between Nightblade and Templar. My Necromancer is already level 50, even though I have to like still what is it I'm trying to say? Still get the combat points, like the champion points. Sorry. Talk to Livers.
My axe. Oh, it feels good to have
I feel like with my Necromancer, though, I will have to subclass in Templar. I think that would be good.
I don't know. I don't trust him, and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him. I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now, I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me. Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfettered.
It's kind of weird too how things are going with this.
We're not done yet.
Because when on my main I had gotten so messed up on the storylines that I had just ended up skipping over Cold Harbor, so I started doing Cold Harbor on my main, but I had already gone through like Elsewhere and all of that. It's just so easy to get sidetracked when I'm going different places. It's a little crazy. Okay. The new house that came out is kind of nice though.
We need to keep moving.
I'm glad that they made it a buying option that don't require crown. So that was nice. I just have to do the quest for it. Soda, I think you would like it. You're an interior designer in video games, I probably love it. Oh, the house is a giant, like, hot springs. It's an entire large bathhouse. Take you there. Alright, I could show you in a minute after this class. But they did it really well. I have no idea how I would design it in any shape or form, because it's literally, hey Darcinian, how are you doing tonight? You're okay? Well, that's, you know, that's all right. I'm glad that you're stopping by and saying hey.
It sounded like... No. It couldn't be. Sai. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
I am somewhat getting distracted by what's going on over on Soda's screen.
Do you know where you are?
With Baldur's Gate.
I don't know.
It's not anything for you to be sorry for.
Want the Amulet of Kings? Want me to tell them where
Jackson is lurking? Well, hey there.
Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on.
I really hope that you guys are doing well today. And
somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai?
Is he streaming?
Sai! No!
No.
Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan.
Alright, you'll be alright.
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend.
Nah.
We need to find him and get him out of there.
But he is in like the dark zone area. Like in Act 2. There must be a way to find out where they're keeping him.
We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing's going to keep me from helping Sai.
Alright, let's go. Be honest, bro. Are you romancing Astarion? Every time I play Baldur's Gate 3, I can only get to the Druid's Enclave. After that, I stop playing. Every time. Yo. Okay, to be fair, I've done Act 1 so many times that, like, I go dead brain. When it comes through going through it, I can't even function. So getting to Act 2 has become really difficult. Once you complete the game, you don't mind doing stuff over again. Yeah, we just have to complete the game. The problem that we keep running into is that all of our files get corrupted. So my biggest slump is between Act 1 and Act 2 when you're in the Underdark and Gift Camp. Yeah, the Gift Camp is a little rough. But I haven't completed the game. That's the thing. I haven't gotten past Act 1. I haven't beaten the game. I haven't beaten the game once. But I have gotten to Act 3. So that's something. It's difficult. Furthest I got was fighting a harpy siren that was enchanting children. Oh, yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, that's not very far.
Doubt. Fear. Loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
My solo was in Act 2 last I played? No way. Alright. Yeah, I like Act 2 a lot, from what I remember of it. But I've seen Soda play it a few times. Oh. Here. Yeah, no, so when I was going through it, the farthest I ever got, I was playing the Dark Urge, but I also kept, like, taking the tadpoles.
This is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn.
Yeah.
I owe it all to you.
That was a choice.
Let's get out of here. We need to rescue Sai. Then we've got a world to save.
But I did not turn to... well, I did not do anything once I kept taking the tadpoles. Other than, like, getting the abilities. Portals of the Harbor Ridge. Here we go.
fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Okay,
Thank
great.
the divine. Your loss would have thrown all into
Supplies.
chaos.
I have a lot
They
of
won't take me
designs and
again.
recipes. Wow,
Not
okay.
alive, at least.
We have so many things.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
Okay, she's been
And
through
she
a lot.
will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
Okay, we saw Sai Sahan.
What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held?
He doesn't know Minimarco is torturing him. He wants the Amulet of Kings.
Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
Right. Michael Gambon lives on. Oh, that's the name of the voice
I thought
actor?
He had firmly aligned himself with Menimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser. As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet,
Holy
we must
crap.
first locate Sai Sahan.
How can I
Well,
help?
now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river.
Yes, he
Yet the
died
river
last
flows
year.
on.
He played Dumbledore. Oh, wait, yeah, that is his voice. Wow, I'm surprised I did not put two and two together.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps
Right, level up rewards. That was definitely a derp move on my part. Okay. Let's do sacred ground. I'm not doing dual wielding though. Ugh, this is okay. I need to let's do light armor. Yeah, well, I believe I've actually seen Michael Gambon in quite a few movies over the years. He's a great actor. Has a great voice too. That's yeah. I feel like a lot of actors out of the Harry Potter films have passed away at this point. Now that I think about it, I'd say at this time, I'm pretty sure it's like almost all of the teachers.
we must speak.
Have you seen an old Robin Williams movie called Toys? No. Not that one. As far as I know. Is it? It's not when he's playing a doctor and takes care of patients that are passing away. Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape, Hagrid, and the professor that taught the kids Wingardium Leviosa, and also the gentleman. It was played by the same gentleman who plays another teacher on the board. I just don't remember the name. I'm not good with actor names. I only know faces. What do you think about the Harry Potter TV show coming out? I haven't read anything on it. I mean, people remake movies and TV shows all the time at this point. So I think that a lot of people can have conflicting feelings on it for sure, but I don't really care one way or another. Did it have anything to do with the jackass that wrote it?
Good.
No idea. Okay. Well, calling her a jackass, I mean, it's just because of a lot of horrible things she's been saying. That's all. But I don't know. They're also remaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so. Wait, where am I going? Oh no, I'm not going there. Go to the Harbridge? I literally just left the Harbridge. Oh, you suck. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna make me go back and forth through the story. It's okay. Flitwick was played by Warwick Davis. He's still alive. Wait, then what's the one that I'm thinking of? Somebody had passed away. Maybe it was the gentleman who played Willow? Someone. And yes, the bigot is being heavily involved with the TV series. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh well. She wasn't supposed to be, but they caved. Well, sounds like she's gonna make a lot of money.
Good, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely. Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed.
I'm kind of just. Investigate Daggerfall. Okay. But yeah, no. Sarah Michelle Gellar is helping produce Buffy, the new one that's coming out. So that's interesting. I don't think it has anything to do with Joss Whedon though. So. Yeah, I think that ship sailed for him. Let me see. What the hell am I even doing? I have no idea. I think I'm doing the same thing that I did when I was playing Skyrim like so many years ago. I would just travel to the locations in the most stupid of ways. Yeah, sure, let's climb a whole mountain to its peak and then go to the other side instead of using the road that directly goes to where you need to go. Yes. They can't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Soda Seeker's singing It's the Climb. Well, sorry, The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I'm fucking dying. A little bit. No.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
Whenever somebody says that they know everyone in town, you know that they're the one that has the best town gossip. Which means they're also the one that's in everybody's business.
I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial
There it is!
nosing around for the past few weeks. suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago. I've no idea where he is now.
There it is. Right there. Proves my point. I don't like to gossip, but continues to just spill all of the tea to a stranger. They even gave her a Karen haircut. She looks like my old boss. I can't.
I'm sorry, but I am not in the habit of ogling strange men.
That's random. I never accused you of ogling strange men. It's kind of like your friend's coworker that they talk about. Oh no. Just spill the tea. Hi, stranger. Would you like to know the bestest of the gossip? I swear I heard it right in the same room.
Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share. Present company excluded? Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cut-purse looking for an easy mark, if you ask me.
Okay. Anything else that you can indulge this one with, or are you gonna tell me to fuck off as well?
Sorry, that's all I've got.
Rip.
I'd be willing to bet he's staying on the south side of town, though.
Thanks for the more information after you said you didn't have anything. Lies and scandal! Lies and scandal! But then again, it's a random stranger gossiping with me. You know all of their information is legitimate. Definitely nothing was a fabricated lie. Totally not. You know, walking by a random stranger that immediately gossips with you, you can definitely believe every single thing they say. Oh.
What do you want?
Now I have the climb stuck in my head. Soda! That was so mean!
What?
Why you gotta get the climb in my head? It's not, though.
She's a good singer.
She is a good singer. Yes. But I don't want the song. No. Always gonna be another battle. No. I don't want it. I thought the lyrics were always gonna be an uphill battle. Is the lyrics really another? Sometimes I just gotta lose. Always gonna be another mountain. No. No. Sometimes I gotta make it move. No. Stop. No idea, I'm just waiting. Oh, good. The only climbing I want to do is not that kind of climb. The only climb I want to do is climbing these levels. I want to be max level, baby. Why did I make myself miss? Oh no, I won't climb. I can hear it in the back of my head. Failure. You're failures. Yo, I don't even know right now. I had like a freaking golem.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Weird.
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Are you?
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Color me intrigued.
What do you mean?
You speak to Abner
Wait.
Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me? Fascinating. Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or
We've
something?
totally met Abner Tharn before. It was in Cold Arbor with Lyris.
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal. Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think not.
Bruh.
Ah, the owner of this place returns. And he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
You! Get away from that!
Oh no. Another assassin. What? Weird. You turn around, death. Destruction. Being attacked by a red... Yo, this outfit's pretty fire, though. That outfit's pretty fire. Yeah. I can appreciate that. All that trouble for 10 gold. Ugh. Alright. Aldominion's journal. A strange request indeed. I was on my evening stroll, having a bite to eat in a back alley, when I noticed that the imperial neck I feasted upon bore a golden medallion. I recognized the trinket at once as the sigil of the cult of the Black Worm. While I considered this, I heard the dull thwack of a blunt object hitting flesh and bone, and my world went black. I awoke in a cave, bound to a chair, my head throbbing with bittersweet pain. A number of hooded cultists surrounded me, each with the unmistakable gleam of murder in his eyes. I quite liked them. One of the cultists seems different than the others. I recognized him as their leader almost immediately. He had a cold yet calm demeanor, and seemed completely unafraid of me. He introduced himself as Abner Tharn. He was somewhat displeased that I had made my evening meal on one of his most loyal guards. Normally, he explained, I would have been discorporated for such an infraction, but he said he liked my style and my violent proclivities. He said he saw a lot of promise in me and would like to propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. If I agreed to join the worm cult, I could replace this agent. I would reside in a conveniently placed underground lair within the city limits, which would assure me a continued stream of meals, along with a virtually unlimited supply of black soul gems. The agreement did sound promising, but just to play Daedra's advocate, I asked what my alternative might be. In answer, Tharn opened a portal to Cold Harbor, right at my feet. My chair began to teeter, and the screams of the damned filled my ears. Lovely to listen to, but not something I wish to experience firsthand. Needless to say, I chose servitude. Now, I while away my days guarding this wretched cavern while prowling the city streets after dusk. It's not a bad experience, in fact. I even begun to take up the study of necromancy. At some point, perhaps Tharn will consent to teaching me the finer points himself. Time will tell, and I have all the time in the world, don't I? Yeah, right. You got killed by yours truly. It was not a good time, honestly. Not a good time. So I could not live like a vampire that just has to stay in dark caves and crypts. Like, I want my comfy chair, yo. Like, don't get me wrong. I like sun blocking curtains. I like blackout curtains. Okay. I like that. But I have a comfy bed with blackout curtains surrounding me. Alright? Comfiest coffin? No, I want my bed. I can just give me my bed. Why does it have to be a coffin? No! If you want to get down to the real nitty gritty on why vampires and coffins even became a thing, is because, like, you know, they come back to life in coffins. But anyways, Victorian era stuff. I'm pretty sure it was Victorian era. They didn't have embalming yet, so blood would make the bodies change. Anyways, I probably shouldn't be talking about that, should I? I'm about to go on a whole ass rant about vampires, why things involving vampires and coffins was a thing. People get freaked out because bodies move when they're in coffins as their bodily fluids do things, because embalming again was not a thing for people. So yeah, the body moved, and hair still grows, and so does nails when a body is in there. So a lot of the times people would end up staking bodies down into the coffins to make it so they can't come back up, so they won't move. And then they eventually started putting cages over where these coffins were for people, so that they didn't come back to life as vampires and all of that. So that's why we have the whole stigma where vampires are have to stay in coffins. No, they don't. No, they don't. A long rant just to say, if I ended up having to be a vampire, I want my comfy ass bed. I don't want a coffin. I want my comfy bed and fluffy blankets. Okay, and hot cocoa. But this said it's not hot cocoa, but hot, glorious cocoa-filled blood. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I want.
Come here. We need to
But I would rather be a werewolf over a vampire any day. This has been Macabre Facts with Azraya. I'm so sorry.
I heard you in the
I had an itty-bitty rant just so I could explain why coffins and vampires are a thing. But I want my fluffy blanket and a nice body-sized pillow.
Didn't the prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
But no, seriously though, if I had to choose between vampire and werewolf, I would totally go werewolf. That's why my Khajiit is a werewolf, and a werewolf necromancer. That's my main. But on the PlayStation 4, I will say that my main is a Nightblade, but a vampire. That's kind of the shtick with a lot of things. But vampires are not as cool played as werewolves in this game. Might be an unpopular opinion, I don't know.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
It's totally because my name is Nordic Wolfstress. Oh, whoa. I don't need to know anything. Damn it. I need to talk to her, okay.
I don't know where to... We were chosen by Abner Tharn. Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire.
Sorry, I had to skip through stuff.
Bastard when it comes to defending them.
I shouldn't be doing that, but I already went through this a bunch of times already.
Would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
Okay, you're saying werewolves are always superior. I think that's because you're biased. A little bit.
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves. I know it's a lot to take in.
Okay,
we'll talk more later.
Twin sisters here, nice. Pretty sure my current sets are good enough right now. Werepire? Rule Supreme? I thought they just called them hybrids. But, like, we're pure. Wait, hold on. Is it we're pure, or are you trying to... We're pure? Or vampire? No. You're saying we're pure. Or else you would have had the M. Anyways, I was overthinking that word way too much. That's my ADHD for you. Talk to Sasana at Abbas. Okay. Did I break the Wolfie brain? No. My brain just has many howls. Many locations of the howls. I'm pretty sure Soda Seeker is going to bed. Emotional damage! Well, nah.
The fog has lifted, Vestige. The path before
I
us
need
has
2
been-
seconds.
It is both dark and twisted. Come to the Harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
I literally just left the cave, and here we are on the 2nd. Now we gotta go rescue Abner Tharn. Unfortunately, it is that time of night. I do have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I was doing a stream. I got out of work and got the stream done, but it is 11. I gotta wake up in the morning and get everything going, and I could probably boo. I know. It is pretty boosome, isn't it? No, so my goal is to stream it tomorrow morning, but like, cause I work in the early afternoon till like to evening, but in the morning I want to be able to do more hours. I just have a few chores that I gotta get done in the morning so I can stream before I go to work. But I suck. Oh. All I gotta say is I really appreciate everybody that's come and hung out with me, and thank you for breaking my brain a little bit It was a smidgen. It was just a smidgen. We're good. But tomorrow I'm gonna continue on with saving Abnar Tharn, and then I have Friday off, so I can do this all day. No interruptions. But, you know, I'm old. I've become elderly and have too many things I gotta do. But that does not mean that I don't adore you. I promise. I'm gonna have like a ton of caffeine and then I'm gonna stream before work. Let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But no, seriously, I hope that you have a really wonderful night. And hopefully I will see you again soon, but as always,